JFT Network, coming back to you guys, all 15 subscribers, with my first ever, the JFT Football Show. This show is going to be 30 minutes long until 7:42. I'm sorry about the odd timing here. This is going to be a show I do once a week, and sorry about my room. I've been cleaning up, and I'm about to go on a trip, so sorry about that. But we're going to do three things today. We're going to talk the Jets quarterback situation. We're going to talk the people the Jets drafted, and third of all, we're going to talk, are the Texans playoff bound? So let's get into the first one. Or first one we're going to do this evening for you guys. The new players of the New York Jets. The new players of the New York Jets, 17 in number, 9 through the draft, 8 through the undrafted free agent offer there after the draft. And I graded every single one of these picks, so you'll just have to wait and for more of this. Okay. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, looking at my piece of paper that has all the grading in. Not the most orderly thing in the world, but it's what I got right now. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for watching this video, and I'd like to say thank you for subscribing if you are a subscriber. If not, please subscribe. If you're a Jets fan, if you're another team's fan, subscribe here too, because every week during the season I'm going to do game recap and playoff picture review and stuff like that. It's going to be a great time, so make sure you subscribe. Come on. Anyway, the Jets select first overall, as we all know, Jamal Adams. I'd like to say sorry for not making a video on these players yet. I needed some time to think about it. But of course, you know from my live stream that was on Facebook on John Russell, on John Russell Facebook page, which is me, FYI. That was a live stream that I did for 2.5 hours, and then another hour one that I talked live of the first round of the draft, where I talked about Jamal Adams and that number 6 position. That number 6 position, of course, I wanted the Jets to select. Sorry about that. I wanted the Jets to select Deshaun Watson. Of course, he did. The Jets did not. He ended up sliding down to the Texans at number 12, which is going to be later in our show tonight. Anyway, the Jets selected Jamal Adams. I was sort of wondering why they did this, and then I remembered, wait, what was the biggest thing at the beginning of the season before the fall of Ryan Fitzpatrick? What was our biggest issue? And I was like, oh, that's right. That is that our defensive line, our secondary, was junk in the first game. In the second game against the Bills, the reason why we lost the first game against the Bengals, and I'm thinking, wow, we got a good guy in Jamal Adams to help this team. So I'm actually really excited about this. But my thoughts are it was a little bit too high, but they got him there. So I'd give that pick an 86, an 86 out of 100. So that's pretty good. And then with the second round pick, the Jets select sorry about that. The Jets select another safety, which was questionable, but okay. The Jets selected Marcus May, safety. My thoughts on this one was like, okay, this is okay, but why did we get 2? And then the Jets made it obvious that they thought they had 2 good guys there, so they released Marcus Gilchrist. You can check that out on my other video if you haven't already seen it. I do a video about that releasement of that player. Marcus May is gonna be a solid safety, but I don't know if he'll fit in with the Jets. But I give it an 89 since second round pick. It's not that big of a deal. Then with the third round pick, the Jets select Darson Stewart. What in my opinion was an okay player overall. Um, but in the third round, it's sort of a steal, in my opinion, because if you can get a solid wide receiver with a third round pick, like let's think about that. That's a great pick. Anyway, that's my opinion on him. Then with the fourth round pick, the Jets select Chad Henson, which is even like in my opinion maybe the best pick of their draft. Um, um, because this player in the fourth round, he's from Cal. He's gonna I think he'll be good. Maybe he won't, but I think he will. I think he'll be in there with a new one. It's gonna be an interesting year going forward with our player with our quarterback situation with a okay wide receiver core, or which they've gotten really good with, have really increased. And if I forgot to say, Marcus May I gave an 89. Stewart I gave an 88, and Henson I gave an 89 again. And then the Jets select from the fourth round or in the fifth round. The Jets select Jordan Legton, tight end, Clemson University, national championship Clemson. So I was looking through highlights realistically today, looking at their stats to grade these players, and he's one of the biggest highlights of his is whenever Deshaun Watson dropped the back and threw a deep one to him, and it was wide open right in the end zone. But I think he'll be good. I think he'll I think he'll be a good battle against the sitting tight end there. Then with his fifth round pick again, I believe. Sorry about that. Doron Dihano, defensive line. I don't really have much of an opinion on this guy. It's sort of hard to watch tape on a defensive lineman. But realistically, the Jets just need players to fight for positions. Competition for an ownership and a leadership standpoint is good. Although there's going to be one player sitting on the bench. But anyway, that's defensive lineman. I give it an 80. Not the greatest ever, but then with the other, and then 7 picks down after that one, the Jets selected Elisha McGrady, running back. Sorry, I cannot pronounce his name. I'm going to put him in the comments here. That way you can know his name here. But anyway, my thoughts on him are that that it's going to be there's talk about him being a steal. There's his name. So that way y'all know. Anyway, the next thing on this was that there's talk about he's going to be a steal. I'm not sure. I didn't really watch any tape on him, but he's a 1,200-yard running back 2 years in a row now. So that's going to be good in double-digit touchdowns. So that's all good things. Just maybe he'll be a Le'Veon Bell type guy. Or he'll be, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see going forward for him. Then with the last 2 picks here, Jeremy Clark, defensive back. Realistically, I can't really say much about it, other than it's going to be an okay. He's going to be okay here. Clark, you can't really say much. Like I said, you can't really say much about this player, but anyway, it's going to be good competition. Then with the last pick, Derek Jones, another defensive back, sort of 85, 86 picks again there. So that's my census on the draft. Sorry about being so late to bring it out there, but I had to look for my stats and stuff like that. So my favorite pick in this draft which was a fight between Stewart, Henson, and Legton. I ultimately went towards Legton. I believe he's going to be the stud of this draft class that the Jets selected. Okay, this is how this is going to work for y'all. we have Legton, the best of our drafted players, in my opinion, which was a steal in the fourth round. Legton, um, Leg, Legita, or how do you pronounce his name? Let me put his name back in the bottom here for y'all to read. Um, yep, that's right. That's his name. The bottom one there. Anyway, he's my number one guy there. He's the number one guy I have for this for this for the draft class because he was a steal at that position, and he's going to be probably a starter there for a rookie team that is the New York Jets. So anyway, now we're through the drafted players. Let's get down to the undrafted free agents that we signed. Austin Cole. I'm gonna put his name again in the bottom. That way y'all can see it. Austin Carling. Rinka Tinkaroa. Sorry. Can't pronounce your name, buddy. But I love you because you're a New York Jet. Yeah, Jets. That's his name. And then the Jets select. He's a linebacker, so just more competition there. He can't. Maybe he'll be a stud, but not 88. That's my grade. Then Xavier Coleman was the next guy they got. Cornerback. More battles is good, so pro. 87. Then the Jets selected a wide receiver in Bristly Instum, 86. Then the Jets selected another tight end, which I don't agree with, and Anthony Frisson. So I gave that one an 84. And the next one, Patrick Grumble, was the next guy the Jets selected. Defensive lineman, 85. So I gave it that an 85. Maybe he'll be a stud, but I'm not looking forward to that much. Then here's another pick. There's a player that I believe is maybe the best out of this whole draft. Free agent signing. Connor Harris, fullback. Realistically, the Jets just need competition. Like I said earlier, this guy seems to be the guy that's gonna fight for the position. So that's thoughts on him. I gave him an 85. And then the Jets select defensive tackle. Offensive tackle. Sorry, Trevorson Leon. I gave this an 85 because I believe more fighting is better for our team. Then went to the last guy the Jets selected, another wide receiver, Gabe Marks. He's going to be a stud, I believe. So get down to the guys we thought I thought were the best out of this too. I was hitting between Gabe Marks or who's that? Another guy? Or Harris. I ultimately picked Gabe Marks. So our two finalists for the best player the Jets selected so far have got on our team so far this offseason. I'm gonna take Jordan Leggett. He's our best player we've signed thus far in this offseason. So that's our talk on the New York Jets offseason. That's our talk on the draft. So I gave this draft a 90 overall, which is about a B plus on the draft. Could have been better. Could have been worse though. Worse. Yeah. Sorry, Mama. Lost my English. So the three things we're going to talk about: the Jets offensive, the Jets draft, the Jets offense, the Jets quarterback problem, and the Jets if the Texans were going to are Super Bowl bound. The three things we're going to talk about. We already got the draft thing, so let's hit to the Jets quarterback problem. As you know, I already made a video about this. check it out. Jets quarterback problem. It's just that easy. Hit it out. Check it out. If you want to pause this video, go ahead. But the anyway, the facts have changed since that video. The Jets released Geno Smith. So Geno Smith's off the list. We got 3 more guys. We got Petty and Hackenberg and McAllen. The low ball fans here think, okay, the Jets got McAllen, he's gonna start. Well, I think not. Like I said in the video, the Jets signed Josh McAllen. I sort of went on a rant. Like I said in that video, if he has a positive record, and a positive touchdown to interception radius, I will make a video thanking you for watching it. So all you have to do is check that video out and hit the like button and say, I watched this. So at mid-season, we can check if those facts are true. And if the facts are true, the facts that are the Jets have a positive record under him as a starter, and he has the good A+ quarterback touchdown to interception radius. So anyway, let's get into this week. Like I said, check that video out. The Jets signed Josh McAllen. Anyway, there's 3 guys. What my opinion on this is that it needs to be a 3-way battle with all getting X amount of reps. It can't be 2X for Josh McAllen because he's a veteran, and it can't be 3X to Hackenberg because he's never got the reps. It needs to be XXX. So whether they do that or not, I don't know. Hashtag rocking the Revis jersey. Miss you, bro. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The Jets are sort of in a sticky situation. Not sticky as the Bears, but sticky. We're going to make a video about the Bears quarterback problem in about 3 or 4 days. Probably by Sunday. Don't know. Anyway, the Jets. The Jets have this ongoing problem of having no good quarterback. People argue you haven't had a good one since Chad Pennington. I personally like to argue you haven't had a good quarterback since Joe Namath, Broadway Jones. Before I was born, if you couldn't tell. I've never seen him play, but he won a Super Bowl. That's the story's over. He's the best player the Jets ever had. Anyway, who are the Jets going to take? I think they're going to give 2 games. They're going to give all 4 games to Bryce Petty, or 2 games to Bryce Petty and 2 to Hackenberg. Hopefully that's the way they do it in the preseason. The preseason means a ton to the Jets. It's gonna mean a ton to the Jets. But anyways, like I was saying, the Jets have 3 guys. They gotta pick one for the opening day. They're probably gonna lean to Petty or McAllen. They're probably gonna go to McAllen the first day. He's gonna mess up a lot, and we're gonna have the same roller coaster we had last season. But let's hope they don't. And they signed, the Jets. Let's say Hackenberg plays 2 of the preseason games, like I think he will. What will and he does okay? Does he start opening day, or will they redshirt him again? I'm sort of since they didn't get Watson. I'm sort of pro release the Hacken. Will they do it? Probably not, but release the Hacken. Chant it if you go to the first game. And McAllen starts, go JFT, chant release the Hacken, and get the whole stadium going like that. Please. It'd be an honor to hear that. Anywho's, the Jets, what will the Jets do? Like I said, my prediction, day one, they're going to start Josh McCown. The next game, maybe they'll start Petty. But realistically, the bridge quarterback, I don't really get the point of a bridge quarterback when you don't help the other guys. But anyway, so that's my opinion. They're going to start it's going to be, this is how it's going to be. It's going to be Hackenberg. It's going to be number one, it's going to be McCown. Number two is going to be Petty. And number three is going to be Hackenberg. They're going to do it again, and it's going to screw the Jets up. How I would do it is I would let what's his name? I would let Hackenberg play all 4 preseason games and let him play opening game B. Who did they play? Wait. B. Oh, shoot. I think they play Buffalo opening game? Yeah, they do. Let him play Buffalo opening game. Give him 4 quarters, see what he does. But anywho, the next thing we have to talk about as this show goes on, is who are Deshaun Watson and the Texans playoff bound, and here are Super Bowl bound, because this is a topic me and my brother have been talking about a little bit last night. He said that no, they're not playoff bound. I sort of argue the difference because their defense. He claims their defense isn't their defense isn't all they're set up to be. I argue differently, but anyway, the Jets. Not the Jets. With the quarterback and Deshaun Watson, he can play under the hot lights. He can play, and I believe he's going to be the best quarterback out of this draft class. My prediction, he goes to the playoffs. But and maybe more. But let's get into that. The Texans really are in a sticky situation. Their quarterback, their players on the defensive side are amazing. I believe they're 95 plus defense. Their offense is like 67. Grades them out like it's 82 overall, so sort of screws them up a lot. So to have a good wide receiver in core, which they do, and Hopkins and such and company, and no running back, which they should have got to, maybe they did, I'm not sure, in that draft. But who did they get? The Jets. Let's think about it. I'm not sure. Sorry. I'm not sure who they got other than Watson. Watson is going to put this team, and he's going to be a Dak Prescott. He's going to surprise everybody because he's already a beast, but in the future he's going to be a beast, as good as Dak Prescott. My prediction. So that's been the JFT Football Show. It's been about 20 minutes now. My family's busy this evening, so I can't go any longer, or I would. So we've talked the Jets. We've talked a little bit Texans and Deshaun Watson. Okay, here's my prediction. The best player in the Jets draft was Jordan Leggett. The best free agent, undrafted free agent we signed, Gabe Marks. The overall draft, I give them a B plus. The overall free agent, undrafted free agent, I give them B plus as well. It's a B plus so far this off season and the signing organization side of things. So that's the video. If you like the show, make sure you hit the like button. For more like this show, comment in the bottom and say I enjoyed the show. Just a quick show today. Maybe we'll do a 30-minute show next week. It's gonna be once a week. I haven't figured out what day, but we're gonna do it once a week. That's the video. That's the show. I'm tuning out. Your host, the JFT. It's been the JFT Football Show, and it's been good. Thanks for watching.